What is up, everybody? It's your teacher, Mr. Lim, back with another video on the math channel. So grab your pen, your book, and your calculator so you can take notes while I work through a variety of math questions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the math channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at sketching parabolas using transformations. When sketching parabolas using transformations, we need to know four things. Is it concave up or down? What is the turning point or the vertex? What is the y-intercept? And are there any x-intercepts? If so, what are they? So we're going to go through 5 examples today. Here's the first example, y equals x minus 3 all squared minus 4. Now, whenever we have brackets, the brackets is going to shift the whole parabola either left or right. If this number is negative, it's going to shift it right. If it's positive, it's going to shift it left. This number will shift it up or down. If it's positive, it will shift the parabola up. If it's negative, it will shift it down. So, in this question, the first thing to ask yourself is it concave up or down? Well, because x squared, because here is positive, there's no negative sign. Because x squared is positive, it's going to be concave up. So I'm just going to write that down. Concave up. The next thing to do is work out the turning point. Okay, the vertex. Because it's going to move to the right 3 times, and then it's going to go down to minus 4, the turning point is 3 minus 4. So let's just put that in right now. 3 minus 4 is right here. Okay, that's the turning point. The next thing to do is work out what the y-intercept is. To work out the y-intercept, we always let x equal to 0. So when we let x equal to 0, we get minus 3 all squared is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. We get a y-intercept of 5. So it's going to go through there. Now, the last thing is to determine whether there are any x-intercepts, and if so, what are they? Well, because we know it's concave up, it's going to go something like this, right? We just don't know where it's going to cross the x-axis. So, but we do know it will. So to find the x-intercepts, we let y equal to 0. So when y is 0, we have 0 is equal to x minus 3 all squared minus 4. Okay, so that's from the question. Let's add 4 to both sides. We'll square root both sides. The square root of 4 is 2. That leaves us with x minus 3. And then we can add 3 to both sides to work out what x is equal to. So 3 plus or minus 2 is equal to x. Therefore, x will equal to, well, 3 plus 2 is 5. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So there are 2 x-intercepts, 5 and 1. Now, the last thing that I like to teach my students is to put one more point in, just to make it look nice. See how the y-intercept is here? Technically, we went left 3 times and then all the way up to 5. So from the turning point. So from the turning point, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Go right 3 times and go all the way up to 5 and put our dot there. And with that, we have enough information to draw our parabola. And I like to label it y is equal to x minus 3 squared minus 4. Okay, question B. We know here that it is concave up because x squared is positive. There's no minus sign here. Okay, there's no minus sign. So it's positive, concave up. The turning point, we know it's going to go left to minus 2, and it's going to go up 1. So the turning point is minus 2, 1. So let's put that in now. Minus 2, 1 is right here, and it's concave up. Alright, the y-intercept. we let x equal to 0. 0 plus 2 squared plus 1 is equal to 4 plus 1 is 5. Now, because we know it's concave up, it's going to go through those 2 points. It's going to look something like this. Okay. Which means it's not going to cross the x-axis at all, so we don't need to work out what the x-intercepts are. So by doing that, that will save you time. The only other point we need is the other point to make it look nice and neat. Well, we went 2 to the right and then up to 5, so we're going to go from the turning point 2 to the left and then up to 5, put our dot there, and now we can draw our parabola. Don't forget the arrows. And label it y is equal to x plus 2 all squared plus 1. That's it. Okay, question C. In this question, we can see that it's concave down because of that minus sign on the outside. Alright, now those brackets tell us that the turning point is going to go left 1 to minus 1. And it's going to go up 5 to 5. So turning point minus 1, 5, put that in straight away. Okay, y-intercept. We're going to let x equal to 0. Okay, so 1 squared is 1. So technically we have minus 1 plus 5, which is 4. So y-intercept is 4. Now, because it's concave down, and that's the turning point right here, we know it's going to go something like that. Which means it will go through the x-axis. It will cut the x-axis, so there will be 2 x-intercepts, so we just need to work out what they are. So x-intercepts, we let y equal to 0 minus x plus 1 all squared plus 5. Now, because this bit here is negative, I'm just going to move it to the other side by adding it. So that will give me positive x plus 1 squared is equal to 5. Square root both sides. X plus 1 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 5. Minus 1 from both sides. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 5. Now let's just see what that is approximately. Okay, so that's approximately equal to, we'll do minus 1 plus root 5 is 1.24, and the minus 1 minus root 5 is minus 3.24. So they're roughly about here and here, roughly. Okay, so I'm just going to put, because here's my y-intercept, and from the turning point we went 1 to the right and then down to 4. So from the turning point 1 left down to 4. I'm going to put my other point there, and now we can draw our parabola. Okay, I would encourage you to just write here minus 1 plus root 5, and this one is minus 1 minus root 5. Let's just label this y is equal to minus bracket x plus 1 all squared plus 5. Okay, question D. Sketch y is equal to 3x squared minus 4. So, concave up, because x squared is positive, we've got a positive 3 in front of it. Turning point. Now, notice how there's no brackets, right? Because there are no brackets, it's not shifting left or right. It's just staying where it is at 0. But this here is telling us it's going to go down 4. It's going to go down to minus 4. Alright, now that we've done that, we can work out the y-intercept. Actually, let's put in that turning point first. 0 minus 4 is over here. Hey, that is the y-intercept. We don't need to work it out. So that y-intercept is minus 4. Okay, because there's always only one y-intercept when we're talking about parabolas. X-intercepts, we let y equal to 0. 3x squared minus 4. Let's add 4 to both sides. Divide by 3. And square root is equal to x. So x is approximately equal to square root of 4 over 3 is 1.15. And it will be negative 1.15 for the other one, which is about there and about there. So it's quite steep. Okay, don't forget the arrows. Label it y equals 3x squared minus 4. And I would label those roots, or the x-intercepts, as root 4 over 3 and minus root 4 over 3. And here's our turning point or vertex, which is 0, negative 4. Okay, question E. Sketch y is equal to x plus 2 all squared. So, is concave up? Because x squared is positive. Turning point is going to go left to minus 2. But it's not going up or down. It's pretty much plus 0. Okay, it's like plus 0 here. There's nothing there. So, it's not going to go up or down. The turning point is therefore minus 2, 0. Right here. Y-intercept. We let x equal to 0, which is just 4. 2 squared is 4. And we don't need to work out the x-intercepts because there is only one. It's right here. Okay, there's only one x-intercept. So let's just put in the other point to make our graph neat. We went from the turning point 2 to the right and up 4, so we're going to go 2 to the left and up 4. Put our dot there. And draw our parabola. Y is equal to x plus 2 all squared. And that's it. I hope this video has helped you understand how to sketch a parabola using transformations. If so, remember to give this video a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the math channel for more math content coming soon.